If I'm gonna stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that is streamed on.
Well, despite this goofy that she be saying, Rachel Zegler is actually super talented, dude. Yeah. She can sing.
Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty style, such a pretty feet.
She can dance. And believe it or not, she can act, yo. And I don't know about you, but I actually think she's pretty decent looking. Check this. By the time she graduated high school, she already got cast in the lead role of West Side Story and won a Golden Globe, dude. All before she could even like hold piao. But it seems like she's trying to look it all up. She's trying to self-destruct herself. So in this video, as you know, Hollywood is on strike. Actors, writers, directors, everybody's pissed, saying pay us fair wages. And she goes out there to stand with the other actors, and someone asks her, hey, how do you feel about this strike and what's going on? And she's like, me, goddammit.
If I'm gonna stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
So are you saying you filmed this whole movie by yourself? Like, what about all the other actors and people involved in making that film work, dog? And let me tell you something about Hollywood, because once upon a time, I used to fucking work in Hollywood, dude. I did this tiny little film called Officer Down. Even though I'm the second lead, because of the way the union works, they flew me from Taipei to LA first class, dude. Wow. And they did it twice, because we had to do reshoots. So they fly me there, they put me up in a hotel, they pick me up in a fucking Mercedes, they pick my mom up in a Mercedes, feed me, and when we get on set, everybody is already there. I'm literally like maybe one of the last people to show up on set. You know why? Because I'm the talent. Everyone else, from the carpenters to the prop people, they're already started working. And I get there, when I'm not filming, I'm just in my trailer watching Game of Thrones, dog. But everybody else is constantly moving. They're making sure the lighting's right, making sure that the set looks great, making sure that when I get on camera and I say my shit, I look badass, dog. So when it comes to actors, yes, there is work to be done, but I have to say, from my experience, 我们是最爽，我们是过得超级爽. So in this case, Rachel Zegler only thought about herself and what she should get. And she also don't even realize that like these other actors, Rachel is part of like the top 1% in Hollywood, dude. That's why everyone is pissed at her.
You're goddamn right.
Because she literally eliminated everyone else involved and put the focus on her and what she needs to get. And of course, people in the comments gave her a piece of their mind, yo. She's complaining about being in a dress for hours when there are people who work at Disney parks who also dress up as a princess for hours. And they work out in the sun, and they get like 1 or 2 lunch breaks only, and they are not making the type of money that she's making. Zegler can still be in the movie as the evil queen. Gal Gadot looks more like a princess, yo. The strike isn't about actors and her pay grade. The entitlement is real. So it's not just this only. When homegirl actually got out on that red carpet at the Disney Expo and they were asking her again, hey, how do you feel about this new movie? This is what she had to say about her own coworker.
I know that you've told me before that your version of Snow White is different and it's more of a 2022 version of Snow White. What did you mean by that?
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
So she called the prince in the movie a stalker.
Wow.
Look at her face. Niggas in my tie, what, huh?
Weird. So we didn't do that this time.
So no prince or a different kind of prince?
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because like we cast a guy in the movie. Enter Burke.
Jesus, she don't even want to like give the guy credit.
Nah, great dude. It's
great dude. Anyway.
Whoa. It's one of those things that I think everyone's gonna have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be, but it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Whoa! Play that back.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby. But
whoa! And she said that with a smile. If you just go out and you represent your company and then you say, yeah, my coworkers, them, whoever they are, it's all deep disrespect. After this, it's like one thing on top of the other. People start piling on her again. But she was already kind of fighting an uphill battle because they changed Snow White to Snow Brown. And at that point, it was like, okay, it's not your fault, but it's your job. You gotta do what you gotta do. But then you come out, and instead of trying to make people like you and get used to the character, you just make people hate you, dog.
I want to punch you in the face so bad right now.
Maybe because this was like a year ago, maybe she was in a bad mood, or maybe she was drunk, and maybe she's had a bad day on camera. But then we're gonna fast forward to 5 days ago. Homegirl on her Twitter, I don't know what happened, but she had a bug up her ass about men, yo. This is Rachel Zegler's Twitter page. She posted this. Seems innocent until you actually watch the video.
I feel like my threshold for like bullshit with men is just, I don't have one anymore. I don't care.
That's the first post, but maybe, you know, maybe she had a fight with her boyfriend and she's just like 5 peachy. Maybe. Then, right after that, she posted this.
是演戏的吧？
It's like a Star It's from a clip from a movie, right?
Okay.
But the thing is she chose that clip, 2 clips of Lady Gaga, both complaining about men. At this point, it's like, damn, girl, like, who hurt you? That's usually what women say to guys whenever guys start complaining about women, like, who hurt you? And then, to top it all off, she posts one more video. It doesn't have to do with men so much, it has to do with women being oppressed.
The thing is that, like, everyone has a purpose, and it just fills me with fucking rage that women lose a sense of purpose because, first and foremost, the most important thing becomes pleasing men.
Okay, so they have like this compilation of women doing great things, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. But the whole narrative is that because women, everything they have to do is to please men. And they're saying, imagine a world where you don't have to do that.
That war, men and women will please each other, yo.
Yeah, but that's patriarchy, dog.
Yeah.
You are entitled to your pleasure from women, and that is wrong. Every time you admire beauty of women, you are entitled. You think she exists to please you.
She need to understand the beauty of 69.
Oh,
Do it for each other, yo.
These 3 posts, one day after the other, got the internet wondering, what exactly is your problem, girl? So after that, Rachel Zegler made one more tweet.
I love you very much, forever and ever. Remember to be kind. Treat each other with patience and empathy. Remember that you are loved unconditionally. No matter your mistakes, no matter your misunderstandings, you deserve it. You deserve love. You deserve to live without fear. X.
And they got 1.1 million views. But the most important part is kind of shot me in. It says, so when are you going to apologize to Gina Carano?
What?
So after this tweet, holy shit. Gina Carano is an ex-champion MMA fighter turned actress. And she was actually in, I think, the first 2 or 3 seasons of The Mandalorian. She was awesome. But unfortunately, she got canceled. Because back when Twitter was not owned by Elon and they had the new function where you could put like your pronouns in there, like Rachel Zegler has she, her, hers. Everyone at Disney was kind of doing this thing like, okay, everyone, let's show our sign of solidarity for the trans community by entering in your pronouns. Gina Carano actually, she hesitated for a bit. And people actually gave her a doyali, and she had this to say. They're mad because I won't put pronouns in my bio to show my support for trans lives. After months of harassing me in every way, I decided to put 3 very controversial words in my bio. Beep, bop, boop. I'm not against trans lives at all. They need to find less abusive representation. After this tweet, Rachel Zegler, who had just got on Yojaru Disney, but they've never met, they've never been in a movie before. And Rachel Zegler says this. We'll go from left to right.
Do not make fun of pronouns.
In the middle.
They're not a joke. Pronouns are validating. Pronouns are cool. Put your pronouns in your bio. I wear my pronouns on a button sometimes. It's a good thing. Bye.
You wear your pronouns on a button? Really? And then after that, her fans went after Gina Carano and they said this shit. Look, it says, this one's for you, bitch. This one says, this is for you, Stinky. This one's for you, Trumpy, because they assumed that Gina Carano supports Donald Trump. And then somehow it's a bad thing. Maybe your goofy ass can take notes from an actress who can actually act. Why don't you listen to her and stop making fun of pronouns? Watch and learn. And she received hundreds of comments attacking her, hundreds of private messages attacking her.
所以白雪公主绕人打她。
Yeah, it's actually in true proper gang fashion, right? It's like,
Yeah.
F you up. She sends all of her fans there to harass her, and then under a lot of pressure, because of some other stuff that Gina Carano did, Gina Carano got fired from Disney a week later.
Wow.
And you have to understand, this is not speculation. Yeah, there are actually headlines that says like West Side Story actress Rachel Zegler led online bullying of Gina Carano. So this was that everybody picked up on. So after After all this had happened 3 years ago, now the spotlight is on Rachel and all the goofy she's saying. When everyone is piling up on her and holding her accountable for dissing her co-workers and dissing other people in the industry, finally, Gina Carano indirectly gets her revenge and she posts this. So Gina Carano posts this meme and tags Rachel Zegler. Boop. And after that, Rachel Zegler blocked her.
哦，真的啊
She blocked Gina Carano.
很玻璃心呢，他们应该出来打一场的。
Oh, dude, she would lose. She would get her ass kicked, yo. So for me, although she's very talented, she's very lovely, she's a great actress, she is a 卖茶婊. 100%. I'm assuming she must be what she calls herself a feminist, but this ain't real feminism, yo.
这个不是 feminism，
This is more like misandry, dog. Everyone talks about misogyny. Misogyny is defined as the hatred of women, right? It's what you hear everyone saying. But the one you rarely hear use is misandry, which means a hatred of men.
他两个都有。
You could say like this new extreme version of feminism actually just kind of hate on women.
对啊，他们其实很讨厌女人啊。
对啊 Yeah, 如果你过得太爽 and you did it with a man, ooh, damn, you're a patriarchy.
他们就会请你喝麦茶。
Yeah, you have to do it on your own.
Yeah.
Join us, drink the 麦茶.